I keep doing that. All right. Well, we are set up all of a sudden.
Centrale 272.
212, 200.
Centrale 272, un code est requis.
Centrale 212, 218.
219, 272.
222 centrale.
Oh well.
Entendu sur 228. 222 centrale, 205 dans la territoire. 220, 225.
I think this one needs to go a little lower. Let's see. I'm still adjusting. Welcome to anyone who is just joining me right now. This is Ryan with MTL 911. And I am doing a quick little stream to just try and see if this is gonna work. I have been wanting to do some kind of POV, point of view, live stream before. I think it might be a good idea to interact with my audience a little bit more. So I'm gonna be out for maybe about an hour tonight, and I'm listening to the fire department scanner in Montreal, and I'm gonna see if maybe something will pop off tonight. And actually, there is something actually in the opposite direction of what I just took. It looks like maybe most of the street here is closed by police, so I'm gonna drive by and see what's going on.
Centrale OPC mobile, un code est requis.
445, le code va être 18.
221, 943.
And since I am driving, by the way, I hope you can hear me all right, and that the radio isn't too loud, but or the scanner isn't too loud. But since I'm driving, I won't be able to read chat all the time. I do have access to chat here, but I'll only be doing so when I'm stopped, for safety's sake, obviously. This is a very long light. Also, I realize that my POV is pretty high right now. There's no best solution for mounting like options right now. I am wearing a helmet. I'm wearing a helmet with an action camera attached to it. That's the best I can do right now, and you know, it doesn't get in the way of me driving. So I'll be using the same kind of setup probably tomorrow. I'm wanting to take my bike out downtown, probably. So we're starting off here in Pointe Claire, which is a suburb of Quebec. But my plan was to go down to Highway 20 and head east, but again, I'm just trying to make my way back to where I started pretty much, because the police seem to have 2 out of 3 lanes blocked for some reason. Hopefully I can make this light, and I did. So they have a bunch of flares out too. I might have to, you know what, I am gonna park right here in my old high school and I'm just gonna walk over because there is nowhere to pull over up ahead. So I'll take you guys with me. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I've got my camera right here. All right. Oh, I smell fire, probably. Holy shit. Okay, well. Okay. Alright. I had seen an ambulance coming, but it seems like it was just going to the hospital. Damn it. Yeah, so the smoke, come on. So the smoke I was smelling was just the flares here. Ah, all right. Well, it's not a breaking news story, guys. They are simply checking to see if everyone has their snow tires. How about that? Maybe I'll grab a little bit of video, but other than that, it's not much. It's not much to waste my time over. Oh no, it's a. Sorry, it's a like a DUI task force for drugs or alcohol, actually. I thought maybe it was for snow tires. Here in Quebec, you are obligated to put snow tires on your vehicle as of the 1st of December, but you know, a lot of people are late to do that. Whew. Uh-oh. I hope it hasn't frozen. What a time. Yeah, so it's nothing back there, just a alcohol and drugs roadside checkpoint, which is actually the first time I have seen one of those in person. They're not too common. Okay, so the stream is still working, as it should. It's just the platform I'm using wasn't working out so well. I'm gonna It's always a bit suspicious whenever I do see people coming down here, which is like never. There is no reason to go back in this alley unless you are wanting to avoid that checkpoint. Which to me, that gives me a clue. I hope you are not driving while impaired, sir. This is the last turnoff off of the street before you get to the checkpoints. It's a little cold out there today. Not as bad as it was a couple of evenings ago, but I figured, you know, Saturday night, anything could happen. We'll give this a try. Let's get the scanner back up and running, and we'll be on. Okay, well, it just started working by itself.
272 pour le 2300 vers Marseille. Avec le compte 272 pour des vérifications en attente de responsable des jeunes. 22h30 pour le 272.
I hope I can refresh this without it going haywire. Yes, I can. Excellent. Oh, but then I lose my chat, so... Alright, that's interesting. I am gonna follow where that other driver went, only because I don't want to get caught up there in that checkpoint. So, okay. I wonder, can we make it out of Point Claire tonight? I've been fussing around for a good half hour here trying to get the stream up and running. And tomorrow morning I do want to be out somewhat early because I'm going to have a big day ahead of me. Let's see. Well, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Mine has been pretty slow. I just got this camera and I have been figuring out how to use it. That's been most of my day. Alrighty. Let's just roll down my window a little bit. That way, if something with a siren or whatnot is coming my way, I can hear it and I can be prepared. Alright, so finally, let's head down to Highway 20 and we will see what this gives us. One more unit going down to the checkpoint over there. I assume that would be most of the officers on duty tonight, but that looked like a 3 car, so maybe PDQ3 is covering 5. Okay, this is way too high. Just as I thought. I'm sorry, folks. Okay. Oliva. So tomorrow on the bicycle you'll be able to see a lot more. Obviously you won't have the headliner of my car here in the way, which I'm sure you guys would, you know, love not to see, but again, you know, unless I find something better, this is what it's going to be for now. That, or I figured out how to set the camera up facing me right over here. Now that's a how do you call it? It's like a phone holder, but I can also put the camera in there as well. like it's a pretty slow night tonight. Not too much going on over the radio. We'll see if that's truly the case here in a little what. Because I'll have to see. I don't know. I don't know what today is gonna yield, but. Take it slow until we come across something or we hear something goes out over the radio, and we'll see. If you guys are watching and you want to see more of this type of content, maybe in the daytime and not at 10:35 p.m. on a Saturday. If you want to see something in the daytime, and I can arrange for that entirely, because I'm already out, you know, quite often with my camera trying to film things and whatnot. But if you want to, if you guys want to come along with me while I'm doing that, that'd be pretty cool. It's a lot of downtime though, I will warn you guys. It's a lot of downtime, so and while I'm driving I can't read your messages. I'm so sorry. I see there are messages. I don't want to look down while I'm driving, but maybe I'll stop off at station 63 and I'll read some messages, alright? So we're right now at the border of Point Claire and Dorval. Here's the Dorval sign. Crossing into Dorval, going east on the 20. I'm out tonight listening to the scanner, seeing if anything goes out that's interesting. Might be able to film something. We'll just see where the night takes us. For those few who have been joining, thank you so much for trying out something new. Something entirely new for me as well. But almost 10 years into running the channel, I figured, you know, I wanted to try something new. And live streaming has come a long, long way since I began the channel. So it's finally something that's pretty accessible to me. If I could share any more of myself, any more of the behind the scenes that maybe, you know, could be interesting to you guys, I'd love to do that, for sure. So, I'm gonna get off here at 63. I know there are a couple messages. Maybe I'll just stop and read some messages. I don't know if I'm gonna go to 63, but how about we stop off at Duffy's? Not to get a drink, but just to, like I said, just to read. And if anything, we'll just get back onto the highway here. I don't know if that's possible. No, that's not possible. Where is it? Technically it is. Just pull in here. If I do that in the smart way, I can make that onto the highway. So how I wish I had a real rear-wheel drive car right now. It's not as fun. Nope. And I drive a Kia, not a sports car. Wow, okay, I think that camera needs to come down even more, unfortunately. Hey Rilo, what's up? Genie24. Okay, laughed at something I said. I don't know. I don't know what I said. I gotta shift it into drive again. I don't know what I said, but apparently it was funny, so hey, thanks for laughing along with me. Yeah. I am also wondering if the scanner's gone down, because I haven't heard anything in like 10 minutes. So let's restart that. Oh man, I love technology. Fuck. I don't know. Is there sound on, or sound is on? I'll just have to hope that it's working again. Let's get going here. Just jump back right around to the highway. Alright, where should we go? I don't think there are really any hotspots to go to that I know of. You know, at 10:40 p.m. But I'll just drive, I guess. I remember right here, the bridge over the Dorval Circle on the other side, I believe, there was a terrible accident going back maybe 7 or 8 years that unfortunately claimed the life of at least one construction worker on the roadside. He was struck by a drunk driver. You know, the longer I've been doing this, and the longer I've just been involved in the emergency services world, the more stories I seem to accumulate over time. So I'll pass any given location, and it'll bring back some memories. Could be very, very quiet, and maybe nothing's gone out in the past 10 minutes. That would not be a good, well, excuse me. It's always a good thing if emergencies aren't happening. But, you know, preferably I would rather be out while they're happening so I can capture what's going on. But, you know, I'm a white cloud. I don't really seem to be in the right place at the right time very often, so. I think I'm gonna head to the Orange Julep, because on Friday, Saturday nights, sometimes it's active there, the car community. Got a cool little Scion here. Probably gonna pass, yep, right there. Anyhow, around the Orange Julep, that's where I caught a bunch of stuff last time I was there. That was with the vehicle pursuit involving the provincial police, and also the drunk driver that had fallen asleep at the wheel with Montreal police. And that was the exact same time, the exact same night. And yeah, the julep is known as a bit of a hotspot, and I don't mind getting a julep itself to drink. So if I'm looking for a place to go, I guess I'll head up the 15 to the julep. Got a truck stopped in far right lane, I believe, on the other side. If he broke down, the good news is that he's just one exit away from oh boy, why do I always forget the towing company's name up here? Burstall Conrad Towing. They do a lot of heavy record towing in this area. Right across the highway there, you've got the old Amazon building, which I assume is just standing vacant now. Which is just lovely, you know? They make all this investment network here, and then, I mean, they are one of the largest companies in the world, and, you know, a couple thousand workers try to unionize here, and they just shutter everything up. They pull out of Quebec completely. It's, I don't know, a shame, you know? Complete shame how some companies make a killing and they're not willing to, you know, have workers that unionize and get together and try to, you know, get some better working conditions for themselves. Especially a company like Amazon, you know. I wouldn't work for Amazon, personally, if there wasn't a union. You know. Alright. Well, we're slowly coming up to the 15 here. We've made it past, we're going by Ville St. Pierre right now. And we're crossing through like no man's land, as I sometimes like to call it. There's not really too much going on in this strip. Just highway. Get out of these people's way. Everyone speeds through this section. You know, speed limit is 70, but everyone goes 100 or over, so. I just let them pass me. Yeah, I think this radio isn't working, so let's restart it again. Let's try to, this is like trying to start a campfire. I swear. It's trying to start a campfire on a damp or like windy day. Why are we not? Is it a connection to do with the? Oh boy. What am I doing wrong? Still not hearing it. I don't know. I think it's just very quiet. I don't know about you, but... Alright, 15 north at the Julep. We'll check it again and see if you guys will send me any messages. Yeah. It's real difficult doing any of this. And real difficult to do it when I'm in motion, I'll just say that. But it's a pretty nice evening. This is more of a test stream than anything.
478 au PC.
Hey!
Il n'y a pas de manuel aux évidences regarder.
It's been possibly working the whole time. Maybe I did something to fix it, but I'm happy about that. Okay.
Puis 418, c'est ça? 22, 418, 400 pour le partenaire de déclenchement du feu. Puis 418, 10 Les connecteurs sont sur le mur sud, sur de la commune, là sur le coin de la porte cochère à gauche de l'entrée. Chantal ici, le 478 pour le 7915, je suis pour le salut. à l'exception du 200 et 478-10-22 pour poste manuel à l'ordre missionné malicieusement. 2h49, 468.
So 78 just got a call. Seems like a fire alarm that was pulled maliciously, and I am assuming a residential building. So 78 is in Côte St. Luc, which I'm actually heading in that direction right now. Just coincidentally. And I'm gonna get to this lane. This is by far one of the sketchier highways in Montreal. Lots and lots of accidents, and just people like to race up here as well sometimes, you know. Just not a whole lot of people being careful. It's another 70 km/h zone, but again, a lot of people go faster, so.
272 230, 110 à 268. 272 230, 25 libéraux, commandement de 250 268.
So I believe we're going to be looking for the, gosh, what is it, the Jean Talon exit? I believe so. I see some cruise lights from a police car, I think up on the bridge. I think I picked the right location again. I think I'm gonna see something here tonight. Oh yeah, there's something going on up there on the bridge, right at just north of Snowden. Or not, yeah, Queen Mary here. Damn, maybe I think I should have cruised to Cary Boulevard first. Oh well, no regrets. Just keep going until I gotta get off. If anyone is watching who's not from Montreal, oh, got some police responding behind me here. Right here. Here we go. Okay. Now, I didn't want to move to the right because there is nowhere for that guy to go, but often enough they use the shoulder anyways. So that is Montreal police who's responding, I don't know, north on the 15, so you don't see them, well, you see them sometimes on the highway, but not too often, I would say. It's, the highways in Montreal are still the provincial police's jurisdiction. Yeah, let's get off at Jean Talon de la Savane. Right here.
420 230, 222, Saint-Laurent, 218.
Wonder what that could be. Again, I'm not hearing anything on the radio. I was just about to say, though, that if you're not from Montreal, there is no way to...
205 central pour le 1081 rue Clark, 205 basic.
There's no way to use a scanner to listen into police frequency. At least not for Montreal police. It's all encrypted, so you have to you know, go off of, I don't know, clues and word of mouth and things you just come across to really catch them, or just pure luck. You know, I film a lot of police only by being outside and walking around. And, you know, they come to me. So we've arrived at the Orange Julep pretty much. It's just off to my left side here. Let's see, is anyone there? What is the crowd like? Okay, nothing crazy. Just a lot of regular cars. The Mercedes AMG dealership right next door is pretty crazy though. There's a bunch of neon. Well, it's LED, I'm pretty sure, but it looks like neon on the front facade. Alright, this will be a good chance for me to read your messages in chat. So go ahead. Go ahead and send your messages. I'll just... Okay. That should do.
Centrale 229, on reçoit un changement de crédit à Prio 3 si vous mettez 10 francs qui va tomber.
I'm just going to take you off.
229, c'est 10 256 pour 229.
My helmet here. Because I'd rather not walk up there or walk outside with my helmet on, to be honest. It's a little bit embarrassing. I wish I had a better setup, but whatever. This is what it is. And for right now, maybe I'll just set it up here. There we go. Whew. Well, we've made it. So, hold on. I'm going to refresh chat. Sorry. If you sent messages, now's the time to send it. Because I have the live chat up now. How does that? How about my lighting setup? Perfect. I don't... Look, alright, I'm having fun even if nobody's watching. What I want to know is, have you guys been to Orange Julep before? If you even know what that is. Chartier 50527. Bonjour. Hello. I've got nothing planned. We're just at the Julep. I'm gonna grab it.
205 centrale, on demanderait un 1037 sur place pour vérification d'un compteur d'énergie.
257, c'est 205.
Centrale 272.
Centrale 272.
Centrale 272. Pour réclamer au 2300 boulevard Nelson-Lorraine au changeant le 1022 pour un système d'alarme défectueux.
257, 272.
Centrale 272.
Centrale 272.
Not me forgetting.
Centrale 272, nous remettons le bâtiment à Miguel.
Oh my god, okay. The guy was annoying me. Not me forgetting my wallet. It's okay, I can pay with my phone, I guess. Hey, how you doing, Australia Emergency Vids? Nice to see you in here. Can't wait to see how this turns out. Well, I'm pretty sure I could tell you, whenever I'm out, nothing happens, so... I am... How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna have to turn the scanner off for a couple minutes, alright? So that's what I'll do. Turn the scanner off for a couple minutes, and we'll go mobile, all right? Sorry for being pessimistic, by the way. I don't mean to be, just... That's just me riffing. All right. So this big orange ball behind me is called the orange julep. Right up there is, I think, the original sign. So what makes this place famous is it's got this creamy orange drink. Wow. It's a little windy tonight. Désolé monsieur, j'ai oublié mon wallet. J'ai seulement mon téléphone. Ok, ici. Un instant, je vais juste poser un ici. Les prix pour les juleps sont où? Les prix pour les juleps sont où?
Genre, avec taxe c'est déjà inclus, c'est 4 et 35 sous, 7,25 sous, puis 11 et 45 sous.
Ah, ok. Je vais prendre un médium.
Un médium?
Ouais.
Quelque chose d'autre?
Ah non, c'est tout.
7 et 25 sous. D'accord.
Ok, 7 et 25. Question.
Ça fait...
250.
Voilà.
Merci.
500 plus 1081 Victor, qualification du 205 pour une enquête de détecteur de diésel et on va rester sur place pendant les 7 ans.
How does this work? Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, fuck's sake. All right. I'm really not good at this, guys. I'm unk status right now. All right. There's another person vlogging right next to me. That's cool. Désolé, je n'ai pas compris que il fallait choisir l'option pour voilà. Ok. Tap. Ok. Mais avant il y avait une option. Ok. Understand.
Est-ce que vous voulez trouver?
Ok. Voilà. Oui.
Vous devez sortir juste en arrière.
Okay, I guess we're good. Alright. So, here it is, by the way. It comes right out of this tube that is piped in through the ceiling somewhere. I don't know.
You get what?
Boy, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? I love embarrassing myself on camera. All right. So, yeah, this is what you get for $7.25, by the way. It almost looks like a milkshake of sorts, but all right. Hold on. Bear with me a second. Sorry folks, this is really amateur hour here. You're not supposed to see any of this. Alright. So I got my drink. I'm back in my car. Now I can move on. And the scanner is still working. It's in my pocket. Where the hell is the hole for this? There you go. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I don't pay by phone that often. The joys of chasing. Lots of waiting. Yes, I am loving all your comments. I'm sorry. I got a kick out of it. Yeah, absolutely. That is the name of the game. For crying out loud. Almost lost my car keys too. I got them though. So I'm curious, for those of you who have your own channels, such as Australia emergency videos. I would love to know your actual name, by the way, just so I don't keep having to call you that. But yeah, for those of you with your own channels, how do you do it? Do you operate any differently than how I do? Because if I'm free, I pick a day or part of a day and I go out, I listen to the scanner. If something happens near me, I'll go and I'll film it. But there's not much more strategy than that. I imagine that some folks with channels probably have, some of them might have a bit more access to information than I do. So maybe it makes it easier. I don't know. All right. Well, that hits. A lot of people either hate this or they love it. I guess some people are in between two, but I think you either hate it or you love it. I love it. It certainly helps if you're talking a lot and you need to, you need something to, besides water. I'm thinking of the strangest terms. I'll just say, I was going to say lubricate your throat. Shouldn't say that. You know what I mean? When you get a dry mouth by talking so much, you gotta drink something. So, we'll give this camera angle a go, because I'm kind of done with wearing the helmet for a little bit, at least. Quebec Buff! Mirage is in the house. I hear something responding, but I think it's on the highway, so. Oh my god, I got actual people watching me. How about this? Where is Ryan lurking at? I am leaving the Orange Julep. I'm at the Orange Julep, and yes, I am lubricating my throat with a good julep. So I keep seeing a bit of action, by the police, but like right over there across DeCary, they've got someone pulled over, but actually, you know what? I've got to connect. Let's just connect by Bluetooth for right now, and then hopefully it'll play the scanner like I want it to. here. Oh shit. Oh, what's going on behind me? That's still the traffic stop, but I saw a cop flying right up here down whatever street this is. I can't read it because the street sign is dark. Whatever. Oh no, I can't read it because the street sign is covered with snow. There you go. But yeah, flying down here. It's a Durango. Wow, I got people watching me. What is this? This is crazy. Wow. Jackson. Your name is Jackson. Nice to know. Nice to meet you. Except I have actual scanners installed. Yeah, man. So the problem is I have a physical scanner, but nobody seems to be able to make them work here. I am trying to find a local guy to. I'm not a radio guy. Okay, I this is my first scanner, and I've literally had it for a year now, and I don't know how to use it. I know that's something, you know, it's a big investment and I just let it sit, but I'd rather someone else did it, quite honestly. I don't have the time to spend on learning how to set everything up. I would rather it just be set up and for me to know the basics on how to use it, because I'm a run and gun type of guy. I don't have time to get into all the technicalities of every little thing. You know, setting up this live stream was hard enough as it is, so this is this is about as technical as I get, guys. I keep it simple. Yeah, so you have it installed in your car. That's pretty good. Oh wow. Well, at that point, I guess you got to get more scanners. I know there are some folks here who work for like the media services, and they literally have, like, somewhere right here in the center console, they've got a stack about this high. I'm a bit dark right now, sorry, but they've got about a stack this high of scanners, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've seen up to like 8 or 9 of them, with a billion antennas on the on the roof. I imagine each one is scanning a different service. Yeah, I don't know. I wish, at the very least, I need someone to hold my hand through the whole radio thing. I mean, that's what I would like, just so at least I want to know how to, you know, use them and set up the scanners and all this properly. But I'm not going to be able to learn from the internet. Probably not YouTube even. Like, I would, because I would have a lot of questions, and I don't know, learning off the internet is just agony for me, so I'd rather not. But thanks for letting me know. Right now I am running this live stream off of my phone hotspot. So that's how I'm getting internet right now. Where do I want to go? Is that Jean Talon? Ferrier, we're on mountain sites, so... No, Jean Talon was this way. Let's go to Jean Talon. That's just me. I'll sit at a red light for 5 minutes, and then only when the light turns green I'll debate on what direction I'm going to head in. So this scanner still isn't working.
216, 240.
Now it is.
J'entends 200, 216. 216, 240 pour le... C'est au 476, revenir au deuxième, c'est comme une ventilation qui crée comme un petit fion au deuxième.
So the scanner is coming through the speakers in my car.
400, 240.
And I'm using an app
220, 222, c'est
that picks up all the
220, 420.
transmissions anyways.
400, préfecture, 1022. Demandons 2050. De façon urgente pour l'incapacité de réarmer le système. C'est au calme.
Oh,
Écoute,
you know
en train de donner un deux tout de suite.
I just saw the Infinite. They can be very annoying sometimes. They're so annoying when I need to think. But I saw a Honda Civic roll by with Christmas lights all over it and a Christmas tree on the roof. I was told about that car, I think only yesterday. Someone else saw it driving around, and now I just saw it, so. Happy holidays to everyone. I'm typically someone who starts to feel the holiday cheer a little later on there, but we are having quite a picturesque winter so far, so you know, we've gotten some snow, so I'm grateful for that. I do like the snow. I hate when we don't have a white Christmas. There was a couple Christmases there where we had no snow. That's crazy. I just passed the car. That's just... It actually looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Car covered in Christmas lights, if done properly. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna follow Jean Talon east. I'll head in the direction of... I'll go past Town of Mount Royal, and maybe I'll go into Park Extension. We'll see. And for the live stream, I'm going to be speaking mostly English. I've got a lot of audience from outside of Quebec as well. So, mais si jamais je peux transférer, je suis bilingue aussi, donc je peux switcher en français. Donc, si vous avez des commentaires, laissez-le en français aussi.
204. J'entends 204. Vous répondez au 5514 5514 du Ferrier, transversal des chemins Devonshire et Royden. Pour une alarme en opération, zone 4, le 1040 K2 sécurité pour Brighton électrique. 1043 matière dangereuse, catégorie 3, commandement 6. 204, 205. 17, 204.
Ah, I think 204. Sorry. Maybe I should have posted up at 4 because they just got a call. Devonshire, which is who knows where. I think Devonshire is behind me. Well, if something happens, I'm in the area. So, if it turns out to be a confirmed incident, I'm not gonna go out of my way just to go to some incident that turns out to be a false alarm, you know. If it sounds good, I will, but if it sounds like nothing, then I won't go. passing a Ferrari dealership right now. I didn't know they had a Ferrari here. I knew about, they have like a mini dealership, but all right.
Marc-André? Yeah.
So we're at Côte-des-Neiges right now. Côte-des-Neiges and Jean Talon. Not really driving through any one neighborhood. I'm just trying to be right in the middle.
420 centrale, le 425 et le 220 va rester. Ah, j'écoute sur le commande 24.
420, 420.
Oh, Christ. Sorry, guys. I keep losing the chat. I know someone else sent me a message. I wasn't able to get to it.
480, écoute, à l'exception du 277, 746, 222 pour une surchauffe de système de ventilation. Et pour le
Where can I go, huh? I'm not gonna go, like I said when I started the stream, I'm not...
Le 254 et le 404 en 2017, dans le point commercial, à grande superficie de 1 étage. Le 204 est baissé, le 204 est plus ORV, le 404 est au communication. 23h21 pour le 204.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go too late tonight because I've got stuff to do tomorrow.
déclenché par la surchauffe du système de ventilation. 23h21, 446.
Put this down. 17 à Longueuil. Merci. I'm not listening to Longueuil. Shit. Guess maybe I should turn on Longueuil. Yeah, but okay.
Près la benne. À l'écoute. On essaie de démêler les breakers.
Ok. Je vais juste dire que ce soir, je n'ai pas le temps d'aller à Longueuil pour un 17, désolé. C'est un peu trop loin pour moi. En plus, je voulais dire que je ne vais pas être dehors pour longtemps ce soir parce que demain matin, je dois faire quelque chose. En fait, je dois préparer pour un autre live que je veux essayer, mais sur mon vélo. Je vais prendre mon vélo sur le REM en live stream et demain je vais plus préparer plus préparer
là-dedans, on a fermé une côte de breaker, tu me dis, c'est encore de l'air puis il passe par tes dents. On regarde ça.
à être prêt pour filmer les interventions demain parce que ce soir c'était vraiment juste un test préliminaire du live stream et je pense que c'est un succès. D'après moi, c'est un succès. Donc demain c'est vraiment la première vraie live stream. Je vais essayer.
On peut pas vraiment dire qu'on a le moins gros soudeur, mais
possible d'aller jusqu'à Longueuil aussi. Maybe I can go to Longueuil by crossing the Jacques-Cartier Bridge, but I don't really feel like doing that.
Ça va fermer, Fred, ou c'est pas sûr?
Ouais. Malheureusement, je pense que c'est le temps de commencer à retourner à la maison.
134.
Parce que...
Ce serait possible d'avoir une confirmation d'adresse pour le
ou au moins juste commencer à se diriger vers la maison.
Jusqu'à 404, nous allons contacter K2 Sécurité. Est-ce que l'alarme est en opération?
So I'm just saying that, unfortunately, I think it is coming time to where I'm going to be heading back towards
Pour prendre les toits qui étaient marqués au niveau des unités de toit.
It's getting to
On
be
peut
a bit
redemander
late,
s'il y avait quelque chose
and
qui est encore dans les dates, ça nous aurait confirmé.
believe me, I usually stay up very, very late. But I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule because past couple of nights have not been great. Well, and I'm gonna have to stop the live stream anyways because I am almost down to 10% on the camera, so that's another restriction, unfortunately. The live streams can't be that long, apparently. So that was 10:20 I started. Yeah, it's about an hour. I could probably push it to about an hour and a half. See how it does then, but I mean, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you guys trying something new, just the same as I am. I know nothing has gone on, but you know, that's the reality of it. I go out for a drive, for a walk, for, you know, a ride on transit with my camera, and sometimes something happens, sometimes it doesn't. Right now, I am actually getting into Outremont. And I might have some business up here in Outremont pretty soon. I'm not going to tell you guys what, because eventually you'll be probably seeing that on my Instagram page.
Il n'y a pas d'alarme à l'adresse. À 3h27 404, démarrer l'écoute, nous sommes en ligne avec K2 Sécurité.
That's weird.
404 à 3h27 404.
Station 4 just got a call for an alarm in a commercial building, and they get there and they say there's no alarm, or at least no alarm ringing, I guess. It'd be funny if there wasn't any alarm at all. Be unexplainable. Where the hell are we? We're on Van Horn, right? Yeah, Van Horn. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll take Van Horn back. Okay, there we go. The last business I had in Outremont was with Etzola. Which I'm really... I would like to get them responding to a call one of these days, but they're pretty spread out, so they cover a lot of area now. I believe they cover Outremont, Le Plateau, Côte-des-Neiges, Côte-Saint-Luc, Hampstead, what else is there?
Allô, 404? 40421. Centrale 404, la compagnie d'alarme confirme bien l'adresse, le 5514 rue Ferrier. Toutefois, ils ne sont pas en mesure de nous confirmer si l'alarme a été rétablie. 14h29 404. C'est ça.
Watch this stream back and and watch the Orange Julep segment again. That's gonna be fun. What the heck? Good day to go to Côte Saint-Luc and try to film their F-150 responding. I've been there a couple times since they got it. I have filmed some content there, I'll just say that. That's unreleased because it's probably going to be a part of a larger video. But yeah, Côte Saint-Luc EMS, their pickup, every time that I've tried to go and film responses for it, it's been away from the station or just driving around, so it's been impossible just to catch it in any one place. I have taken quite a few photos of it though at different events, but that's about it. I am going to have to cut the stream short here because of simply the battery life. So I'm going to say goodnight to you guys now. I'm going to pull over here. I'm going to end the stream. I'm sorry it was relatively short, but you know, it's way longer content than I usually do. Thank you for joining me. I'll be out here doing this again tomorrow, just in a slightly different setting. I'll be on my bike, so I'm planning on doing that between hopefully about 10 a.m. is when I'm hoping to start. I'm only going to start the stream probably... Well, no. Okay. I'll have to see, guys. I'll have to see. Maybe I can do a stream getting into downtown. And then maybe I can charge up my camera again and we can continue later on. I would quite like to do a live stream biking in my kind of area where I live in the West Island, because it's just very dangerous in the winter. We don't really have that many, we don't have any bike paths going north-south. I'll just say that. So I'll show you what I have to do to get around. I'll show you a bit of the new REM light metro system, and then we'll go from there. So I hope you join me. I hope you're there and we can see some cool things, and it'd be really nice if I can get something to film so that I can film it while you guys are watching live. That would be incredibly meta, but that's where we are right now. So once again, thank you, good night, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow. All right. How do you end this thing? One moment. Oh, the production side is something else, I'll tell you. Oh, shit. Is it already out? No, it's still going. Okay.